Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here on YouTube for Thrifty Thursday. So as you know, now that Lego Masters Season 3 has started broadcasting on Wednesdays, I've started doing a Thursday show along with Brick Literacy, and we had a special guest today. We had Yano, also known as Femme from the Block, who showed up and helped with the episode because I had another engagement today, and we got this great episode, the three of us together. So if you missed that, go back and take a look at the 6 o'clock broadcast that we did today. So today, as you know, Thrifty Thursday evenings. I always have been doing this for the last roughly 2 years. Some of you know that September 14th is when I started streaming on Twitch. And I've wanted to schedule a streamiversary, and I haven't really been able to do that yet. It's been a little chaotic, but really, really excited because today I was shopping and I found two sets that were $9.99 each, and they're both plane related. So this is a plane episode, Plane, where I have two different planes that I found that each are $9.99. So they're smaller sets, but I think because of the theme, we could do two in one. So I'm really, really stoked about this and glad to be able to share this with you. So welcome, and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So here is, and let me see if I can straighten that out a little bit. There we go. So this is the Stunt Plane. It is 59 pieces. It is $9.99, set number 60323. And super excited about this too. It has this like little hummingbird type of logo on there, which looks very sweet. So Stunt Plane, I think what they're doing is they're marketing this similar to the stunt bikes. So I'm not sure if this actually has some motion because it does have some wheels at the bottom. So we'll have to see how that all plays together. But yeah, I have been super, super excited. Oh, I just realized I haven't done the big reveal yet. I think what I'll do is I'll wait for a few people to join in. I'll wait till we have an audience because I wanted to show you a special gift I got today from Eric Wilkinson. I've been helping him out with some campaign advice because he's running for an office for one of the unions that he belongs to. And I met with him and two of his colleagues a couple weeks ago, and he said, we wanted to give you something, and we came up with this, and it's just so special. So I will post that, or I'll show you that in a little bit. Like I said, I wanted to see Zach Martinez, how are you? Happy Thrifty Thursday. That's right. In fact, it was funny because if you tuned into my 6 o'clock show with Remy and Yano, that went for about an hour and a half. Then Yano went on live on Instagram for about, 40 minutes. And then now I'm live at 9. So it's been a fun-filled day of Lego building, hasn't it? And she had this order that she had ordered from Amsterdam, and it just recently came. So she didn't even remember all the things that she had ordered. And by the way, during that episode, I also showed this. I said, I saw this book. It's called The Yano Kid, No Illusions by P.K. Brown. And this was at the Duwamish Heritage Site that's here in Seattle. So it takes place in 1878. So I said, okay, I'm going to send this to you, Yano. Yeah, we were having this conversation about there is a team which is on Lego Masters, which is the team of Steven and Steven, which is a pair of firefighters from Canada. And I asked Remy last week, I said, how do you feel about being on a show with another Remy? He said, no, he wouldn't do it. And I said, I wouldn't mind being on another show with another Naomi. That would be okay. And Yano said the same thing too. So it just goes to show you, different strokes for different folks. Okay, so this is nice. This is a pre-printed hummingbird, and it's on both sides of this. I love that. So sometimes, you know, when you're looking at these sets, sometimes the cheaper sets, even though they don't have as many pieces, they have some really nice elements. And this one only has 59 pieces, but still, I mean, here's a nice little element there too. Uh, Thank you, Zach. A lot of great streamers lives today. Yes. Well, I think you're going to see that trend for the next couple weeks because of Lego Masters, because I think everybody wants to talk about the episode right after seeing it. And literally, for those of you who are regular fans, if you're on my Discord server, you can also, I'm going to be hosting watch parties at midnight on Thursday mornings. So I've been up at Thursday morning, then I went to work, then I had the episodes. So it's been a busy day. So yeah, but looks like we have two of these. I didn't realize there were two, so that's interesting. And this blue, I don't know the exact name of this blue, but it is more of a striking color. I want to say, you know, it's definitely not sand blue, and it's not medium blue, which is my favorite. But there are so many blue ranges of colors that are in here. Oh, look at this. The other thing cool about some of these small sets is you get these minifigs. So we have this, it looks like a pilot torso. Oh, hoy, hoy, Brick Jedi. How are you? We were just talking about how tonight is just a lot of streams going on. So this one is interesting because this minifig has like a 5 o'clock shadow here. I know it's not focusing quite right. Maybe that's better. Yeah, you got this 5 o'clock shadow thing going on. So you were wondering if that piece was a sticker or a print. Yeah, good to see it in print. But at the same time, you wanted it in sticker form. Oh, yeah, if you like that hummingbird and you wanted it to put it on something else, then yeah, definitely that might be something you might want to do. I just realized this is like encroaching on my other pieces. I think this tan slope belongs over here, but I think that belongs here. So I better move this aside. Though I'm going to put this tan slope here and this 2x2 just in case. I'm pretty sure all the other pieces don't belong. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, so I love this little flight jacket. So that's nice. Yeah, so it was funny. I think Spot the Magic Ninja was saying, yay, she made it to her own stream. Because I just told Remy, the good news about StreamYard is that, and I mentioned this on my Twitch channel, is that I've started deciding to just standardize on one platform. Because I use StreamYard when it comes to when I invite guests, and I've been using Streamlabs when I work on Twitch and some other longer builds. And what I like about StreamYard is you do have the chance to, you know, like, for example, I highlighted this comment from Brick Jedi, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work well on Twitch, but I tried it out last Sunday, and it seemed to work really well. So that's one of the things that I've decided, just I got to make life simpler. You know, things are already complicated enough. I don't need to make things, you know, harder for me when, you know, this is all part of enjoyment. This is all part of what Lego is about, right? Yeah. So, so for those of you who missed Lego Masters season, oh, look. Okay, so since it's a stunt bike, he has a helmet, or a stunt plane. He's got a helmet there. Do the instructions have a part count inventory on the back? Let's take a look. So here is, and they do. Yes. Is there any particular part? Oh, there it is. We were looking for the tan pieces. So yeah, thank you. Yeah. That is a nice thing about the Lego instructions. And this one, very similar to the new trend that they're doing, is they have that little character walking along the bottom. So you know how far along you are. But let's see, where were we? We were putting the helmet onto this head, and I put this wind visor on. And the cool thing about this wind visor, if you can check it out, is that it's got the one with the notch on the bottom. Let's see if you can see it. Little notch. So it's a fancier windscreen. So there you go. Yes, thank you. And this is part of the reason why I like building with a chat, because you guys help me out many times. And I tell people I've become a better builder because I stream. The streaming has actually helped me. So I am just trying to get all of these pieces knolled a bit. And I know these are going to go with these, so I'm going to put these together. Yeah, so going back to Lego Masters Season 3, I'm calling North America because it's including a couple of the teams are from Canada and also from Mexico. So we have quite the contingent, and we also have a volunteer that Vicarious Brickstress. What we decided to do for our episodes is we decided to do, because it's 3 different countries that we're doing gold, silver, and bronze, and we're doing a point system to see which country is going to come out on top. Yeah, so Vicarious Brickstress has volunteered to keep track of that and for us, which is just great. Okay, we got our pieces knolled. I think we can begin. The minifig and design elements alone. Yes, thumbs up. Yeah, for $9.99. I know. Just and that's the thing, that a lot of people snub their nose at some of these smaller sets, but often you get some really, really good value. So here's this comes with 2 of these kind of like boat-shaped pieces. And these are really good for giving some just initial shape for this stunt plane. Okay, so putting in some tiles, 2x2s. And like I said, this should be a fairly short stream today, but I kind of need it because now I will forewarn you, the next couple weeks while we're doing Lego Masters Season 3, I'm going to be doing smaller sets for Thrifty Thursday, just because it's just, it wipes me out having to do 2 streams back to back within 3 hours of each other. I mean, it's one thing to do a stream continuous, but I have to prepare a lot of things. In fact, today I wasn't able to do the title card for this because I had some work and things to do. You need this set now? Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, like I said, you get the minifig and some of these pieces too, that if you can add that to your collection. So yeah, check out these sets. They give you a lot of value. And especially if you do a city set. I mean, another thing about this is that this is the city line that we're working on today. The second one we're going to be working on is this one, which is the Mickey Mouse plane. What's nice about this is if you're putting together a city and you want to have, for example, I built the mail plane. That's another nice $9.99 set. And I ended up making the mail plane like one of those water planes that those small planes that land at piers and things. And so I added the plane to my pier as kind of part of my city. So yeah, there's always some good value in the city line too, because the city line doesn't have intellectual property issues. So you can usually find some good sets that way. Yeah, that Mickey Mouse minifig is rad. I can't wait to open that one. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that is a good find. And I've only just started delving into some of the Mickey Mouse sets. And the other one that you'll probably see at a future stream is the one where they are in space outfits. It's like it's a 4+ set as well for that. And it's Minnie and Mickey Mouse in spacesuits. You're going to be working on the Ninjago Legacy set you got last weekend from Wally World on clearance for only $9. What? Oh man, ironically a plane build too. Oh, okay. Boulder Blaster 71736. Okay, I might have to look for that. That would be great. In fact, one of the things that, and going back to standardizing on StreamYard, is that I can have people on my show on a regular basis. And you probably know in the past, Thrifty Thursday, I haven't always streamed with somebody. And I did do that with Brick Literacy, Remy, that he streamed with me when we did the Vintage Taxi, which is a gift with purchase set. So that one counted as also a Thrifty Thursday. I was able to get it for $20 at a Bricks and Minifigs store. So I'm going to stick with the $20 price point. It's going to be harder because, you know, they've raised their prices. Thanks, Lego. Thanks a lot. As if you weren't making enough money already. Yeah. And I think, too, you're starting to find that people are getting set fatigue, is what I'm calling it, is because just Lego keeps coming out with more and more and more sets that cost, you know, way too much for most ordinary people. And I think people are just getting to the point of, you know, I've got lots of Lego. I don't know how many more sets that I can take. I mean, if you just count, for example, some of the new sets that have come out, you've got the bust for the Black Panther bust. You have that lighthouse that just came out. I mean, beautiful sets, but it's just, you know, you got to reach a point where you say, had enough. But what's nice about these small sets is that I can do these every week. And as you know, I am not a Lego, recognized Lego fan media site. Shame on you, Lego. I think I would have made a good one, but that's okay because I can just still, you know, based on my budget, do things that still are helpful to the audience. Hey, Johnny G, how are you? Is Mickey here? He is, in fact. It's like, I'm here, but I'm stuck in the box. She hasn't taken me out yet. So Mickey has this flight suit. This is a super cool minifig that has Mickey Mouse in a flight suit, like a World War I flight suit. You've been able to find some discounted sets from Target, which have been good builds. Yes, that's true. I did do that Sisu Dragon build, Raya and the Sisu Dragon, I think. That one was, I think, 1839 or something like that. And it normally was a $39.99 set. So yeah, I will absolutely, if I see something on sale that I can count for $20 or less, I will absolutely do that. So thank you for telling me about that boulder blaster. I might have to look for that. But thanks. Yeah, I try to give value to my loyal followers. It really makes a difference having you come on and watch and participate. And like I said, if you want to be on a Thrifty Thursday in the future, if you go back for the last 2 years, most of my Thrifty Thursdays have been just individuals. And so if any of you have these sets, let me know and we can build together. And I think the other thing I had mentioned is I'm going to try to do a better job of letting you know which sets I'm going to build in advance. And then that would give you an opportunity to get the set and we could build it together. Let's see. I got 2 Mickeys and made some bi-wings. Oh, you made your own bi-wings? Oh, that is cool. Yes, we love value. Exactly. Thrifty Thursday. And I think it also kind of holds true to just my nature in general, is that I have a hard time thinking about some of these haul videos. You'll see people spending, dropping close to $1,000. And, you know, my rent is $1,500 a month. So that's like 2/3 of my rent that people are paying for in Lego. And I just like, wow, I wish I had that kind of disposable income, but I just don't. And I would much rather, you know, do some of these smaller sets, do a small review, and, you know, hopefully people will find it interesting. At least that's the hope. Now there is an interesting piece here. Check this one out. This is like a 2x2, and it's got a Technic pin, and it's got a step. So it is a brick, but the step is at the plate 2 position. So this is a nice little element, and looks like we're going to be using this next. So we're making a little sub build. Yeah, and like I said, some of the best minifigs come in poly bags, or they come in these small sets. You might remember that I got a nice gift from P.T. McEwen, where he sent a lot of poly bags that I could use for my show. And one of them was the Rapunzel poly bag. And we built that on stream. And by the way, here's a little alert, is that um, the Rapunzel poly bag does not come with an oar. And I mentioned this on the other stream that, you know, is it just the poor Rapunzel's like floating around and all she has is a hairbrush to kind of guide her boat. So yeah, definitely something there. Oh, look who's here. Eric Wilkinson's here. K Sarah says hi, or arf. So Eric is taking care of my dog right now, because I had to spend all day just in meetings. I dropped her off around 11, and I said, I probably won't get to your house till about 11. So after this stream, I'm going to pick her up. But I'm so glad you're here, because I haven't done the reveal yet of the gift that you have given me. So I am going to, let's see, if you have a little bit of time, we're about halfway through. So let me see, we're right here, and we're doing this little sub build, and we have this little piece. And looks like we have this. You've played with that same brick today. Oh, that 2x2, the one with the step to it. Yeah. Yeah, this, like I said, the parts in this kit are really nice, and it is not, you know, not that expensive. You can get this for 10 bucks. $10. A little bit more with tax depending on where you live, but yeah. So this is, okay, why is this not clutching? There we go. And this is also where we have a flame coming out of the back. So, and it spins. It's got a spin to it too. You'll be listening. Okay, well, why don't I do this? I'm at a stopping point now. So since Eric is here, I had mentioned that I was going to wait till I had a few people on to show the gift. Show the gift that I got today. It was so sweet. So since Eric is here, and we have a few people on. In fact, Eric, if you can put in the chat what you're campaigning for, because I think it was Secretary Treasurer of some union, and him and a couple other people are working together to campaign for these offices. So since I did a lot of work with Toastmasters, he asked if I could meet with them and give them some advice and look at their campaign materials. And he said, we have this gift for you. And this is so special because this is a custom gift. And this is something that when I opened it, I just started tearing up because it is just so, so sweet. Thank you for producing Que Sera. I know the song, but not how to read. Oh, okay. Well, Que Sera is the name of my dog, and her original name was Sarah, but I wanted to name her something different. And just the way she came into my life was just kind of like, well, whatever will be, will be. And that's how she got her name of Que Sera. And she does answer to that too. I didn't want to change it too much from what she's noticing. So, or what she remembers. Okay, so he's running for recording secretary of the ATU local, which I believe is a transportation union. I'm not sure what the A stands for. Okay, so here's the big reveal. I think I'm going to have to show this with my front camera. So let me do that. Okay, are you ready for this? It is a painting. And check this out. Isn't that amazing? This is my sig fig. So if you see what he did there, he found one of my posts on Instagram where I have 3 different sig figs, and this is one of them. And I haven't used this sig fig very much because I had a bad experience at Bricks Cascade with a bunch of pirate people. So I haven't been using it as much. I do have, and this is what I wanted to mention to Eric. I'm going to just go grab it real quick. That up here, Matthew Builds Bricks also had one of these commissioned for me, which is the same as this. So together they make an amazing, compilation. And it was just really sweet that, this came from Grammy's, I want to try Grammy's Softies, which is Bubs and Lava Bat. His grandmother makes these, and Matthew Builds Bricks commissioned her to do this. And then Eric on his own decided to do this for me. And I was just like, I need to go back and embrace my pirate roots. So it was really eye-opening and very sweet. And I'm just going to have this collection of, in addition to pandas, my sig fig. So I'm going to show this closer to the camera so you can see some of the detail. Because look at the shading. The shading he did on the face, on the torso, on the cannon. And he took another photo or a drawing of a different sig fig as a pirate and modeled it and combined my sig fig with that. So thank you, Eric. Love it. Let's go back. Oops. Let's go back to 2. Excuse me. And I don't think I can do full screen for this, but I can show you more of the detail. So there he signed it with his initials. And even look at the planks. Look at how he did the subtle different, gradations of color there. And like I said, the shading, he's got some lavender, which I think he knows I like lavender and black. So a little bit of lavender there for the shading of the cannon. And of course, it's blasting. And there I am in my happy place saying, off with ya. Stay away. Blast off. Try my down camera. Is it clear? Yeah, I wish see if I do this full screen, let me show you what happens, is that I have a cell phone for my down camera, so you don't get the full image. I'd have to go do a practical zoom out. So that's the one difference with having StreamYard versus Streamlabs, because Streamlabs lets me use the zoom function. I'm going to have to play around with it some more. But look at the clouds too. I mean, the clouds just are, or maybe it's smoke on the horizon from other battles taking place. But it's just so well done. I just love it. So thank you again, Eric. This is really, really great. And yes, Zach Martinez says, nice painting. And wow. And R from Eric. And yes, and the classic Lego cannon is an amazing touch. Yes, exactly. And you can tell because of the modeling here of the, I guess, the cannon roller, and then also the nubs on the cannon itself. So, and it's based on a video tile. Oh, that's right. That's right. So very welcome. Thank you. Yeah, the other thing that he's been doing lately is I thought he was going to be giving me a pirate map, because he's been doing paintings based on the pirate map tiles. And so that's why when he said, I have this for you, and I said, oh, this is great. It's going to be one of those maps. And then it was even better. I mean, just check that out. So thoughtful, very creative. And then the other thing, let me see if I can angle this right. It goes all the way around the edges. So I can just hang this up the way it is. You can see he did the edges here as well. Here's another edge you can see, and the bottom. And it's kind of hard angle because of what I'm using. But so just, all that detail. So I can just hang it up immediately just like this. That I don't need to frame it. I can just hang it up, and I'm going to find a really special place for this. So thank you again, Eric. This was very sweet. And thank you also to your two colleagues as well. It was really great getting to know them, but you really didn't have to do this. This took a lot of time and effort, and you're just so talented. So thank you so much. And like I said, I have a softie and I have a painting now of my sig fig. I'm really thankful. So thank you so much. It really is great. All right. So that was a nice little segue, and I'm glad you joined, because I told Eric that I was going to open it on my 9 o'clock stream, and then as soon as I'm done with this stream, I said I'd be picking up Que Sera, so it's going to be roughly 11. I think right now. I'm about midway through this. I'm about 2/3 of the way through this right now. Okay, this is really cool, this next step coming up. And what we're doing is we're taking these rocker hinges. So we're going to put these together. And this is interesting. They're putting these on the back right here. So I imagine these are going to be for some smaller, what are they called? Airlons? I can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah. So like I said, this is a small set, but it has some really, really wonderful detail. Now, even just using this little 1x2 with the ridge, you use that a lot for windowsills and things. And yeah, I just love seeing how they can just take a small amount of parts and make something really amazing. Okay, so we're going to do this. So that's a shame. They're covering that up. They're covering up that little ridge. Why? Maybe that's a signature piece. Sometimes designers have a signature piece and they like to hide it in their build. So I'm going to guess that is what's happening here. But yeah, today has been an amazing day. I will say that, I'm just grateful that I have people that I trust, because I haven't been here too long. I've been in Seattle for almost 3 years. In November, it'll be 3 years. And, I've only had Que Sera for less than a year. It'll be a year on October 9th. That's her adoptiversary. And yeah, and just the Lego community has been amazing. The Toastmasters community has been amazing. I feel just, and I think too, it pays to have a positive point of view, that even when you're having challenges in the world, my newest mantra is first world problems. Is that, we may be having problems, but there's a lot of people who are going through much worse than we are. So, just like take a look at the vaccines. There's a lot of people throughout the world. I mean, Biden declared that the pandemic is over, but there's a lot of countries who have still not received the vaccine. So it may be over for us, but it's certainly not over yet. Now, this is cool. We have these 1x1 dark, smoky black slopes, those cheese slopes. So those are a nice little addition in here as well. Yeah, so I've been trying to remind myself, no matter how bad things are for me, there's always other people who are having a harder time, and that I should just be grateful for what I have. Now check that out. Look at this. That is just a nice silhouette, and it is a big enough space because it's got enough headroom here for the minifig, which I'm assuming is going to be in here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, even though it doesn't say that in the instructions, but hey, I do like this, this windscreen that he has on his helmet. It's a special windscreen. And we got to raise his hands because it doesn't look like he'll fit in there otherwise. There we go. Had some clutch. All right. He's ready for some stunt training. Almost done. We've got more details. So we have these little dots, these translucent, that's a trans blue, and we have a trans red round dot on each of those. Though technically, are they really called dots? Because this was before the dots line came out. So I think technically they're 1x1 trans round tiles, if we really want to be precise. Depending on who you talk to, they will say, you know, that's not technically a dot. Let's say the proper terminology. You always have those. You have those people. So you go, okay, fine. It is a 1x1 trans round tile. Now, are you happy? And it's funny that when some people, they latch on to something which is really important to them for whatever reason. And it's important to them. So, you know, you just have to respect that that's something that they're going to feel like they need to do. Okay, so we have this really small wheel, the landing gear, that snaps in right there. Real nice. And then we have two of these, though I'm surprised because I think I have an extra wheel. Was I supposed to put another wheel somewhere else? I don't think so. That's kind of weird. Usually you don't get an extra tire, but I have this extra tire here. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the end. All right, so we have, all right, it's not one of those, you know how you can have those retractable stunt motors. So it doesn't have that, but it's still pretty cool. And we have, I guess, one last thing to do. And, oh, okay. So these flaps, I thought they were going to attach something to it, but they're just angling them down to give it shape. So that's, I think, the last thing we have to do. And, oh, no, it can't be. We got to have these. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. That's why there's two of these. You got one on either side. And they're pre-printed, so that's no stickers here. Okay, so there you have it, folks. You've got this really nice little stunt plane. Doesn't have the pullback motor, but that's okay. I'm a little concerned about this. I don't think I've ever had a set where I had an extra tire. So I don't know what to think about that. But I guess I'm just going to have to add it to my collection of tires, which I think every Lego mock person or AFOL has this collection of tires they have no idea what to do with. So I think that would have to be maybe a challenge, the tire challenge. We might have to do that for a mock improv or something. Okay, so that's our extra pieces. And this was $9.99. Nice set of pieces in here. I love these back fins. Those are nice, and they do have a little bit of motion. You can, you know, have that little play feature there. This also spins, so you have a little spinning option, and it does roll. So, you know, you have a little bit of play function there. So, okay. So that is plane number one. And that took about 40 minutes to do, but I also took that break to talk about the painting. The painting here. Yeah, the clouds are also, so here we go. Let's check this out. It's like, it's flying over the clouds. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so I know you're anxious to see the minifig in here. So this is the Disney 10772, and I bought this specifically for the minifig because this one has, and I think it's exclusive to this set as well, is that this minifig of Mickey Mouse in his little flight suit, World War I flight suit, is like, gotta have it. Must have minifig. Okay, And this is a 4+ set. So you don't have to worry about stickers. Oh, and look at his head. You can see his head in the bag. Look at that with the goggles. Oh my gosh, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're going to do some knolling again. And look at that head. It's right here. Oh my God, so cute. So cute. And like I said, I got this specifically for this minifig. And you can see that the torso is really well done. And oh, look, he's got the scarf on the back. That is so adorable. All right. Okay, let's see. And similar to the other one, in fact, these are the same wings, but they're in that kind of that mustard yellow color. Not the bright yellow, but more of the orangish yellow. Oh, and look at this. This is a little different. I don't think I've ever seen this piece. So remember the other one, we had the long black angled kind of wedge. This one is like a double wedge with 2 Technic pins on each side. So that's different. I don't definitely have not seen that piece before. So this is fun. And check this out. There's a custom tile here, that Mickey Mouse tile. This set includes a mouse-shaped tile piece too, doesn't it? I'm not sure if it's mouse-shaped, but it definitely has these round tiles that are, I think, exclusive to this set as well. So let's go ahead and put this here. See what we got. But yeah, I mean, clearly this is a small set. It only has 59 pieces. But it does have some cool things. Here's a 2x2 trans clear round brick. Some of these also, and this blue is making an appearance again. So yeah. So I think this might be the tile you're talking about. It's a 2x2 round tile with the Mickey Mouse logo on it. But I don't see a shape of a Mickey Mouse shape per se, but I'm not done knolling. So it looks like we have 2 of these. So we have another one. Here's that. Oh no, this is a different piece. This is one of those, what do you call it? Like a shelf piece right there. Yeah, like I said, I definitely picked this up specifically for the Mickey Mouse minifig. And look at that. And with those tan pants, those dark tan pants. Like I said, if you want to get the set, $9.99 just to get this minifig, must get. Very, very cool. I love this color palette too. A lot of red, some of this blue, and then the brown, of course. And oh, this is nice. A barrel in that blue color. And we have some a trans light blue panel. So a couple trans pieces. That'll be interesting to see what those are used for. And of course, we have the wheels. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and put these on right now because we know what they're going to be used for. So now you said there's a black Mickey tile. So maybe it's this one. Oh, look at that. You're right, Zach. Look at that. There it is. There it is. Or that's actually Eric. Sorry, Eric said that. So yes, I've never seen that. That is actually, it's kind of a tile. It's like a double tile. It's 2 plates high. It's like the first plate is just a 2x2 round, and then the plate on top of that extends out. So yes, thank you for having me check into that. That minifig is $5. Yeah, that's why I said get the whole set. You've got a $5 minifig, plus you get these cool pieces and this tile too. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Yep, that's it. Thank you, Zach. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That is really cool. See, this is why like I said, this is why I stream because you guys keep me accountable and you help me look for things that I don't know are there. I did not buy this set knowing that that was going to be there. Here's another cool piece. This 2x2, or sorry, a 4x4 rounded cone, it looks like, or dish, rounded dish. And then we also have one that is got a circle in the middle. So yeah, really, really nice collection, and $10 and you get this minifig. So once again, Thrifty Thursday, there's some good deals out there. You just got to look for them. So, oh, I see. So here's the photo of the Mickey Mouse tile. It's like another minifig waiting for the plane to come in. It's kind of creepy, but it's still pretty cool. It's a hidden Mickey. Oh, hey, minifigure collector is here. How are you, Robbie? Good to see you. Yeah, so that, just like I said, I bought this specifically for this minifig because I just thought it was super cool. I have also a USB drive similar to this that is a Snoopy, the Ace. So this is going to be my Ace collection. I'll show you that at the end of the stream. Okay, and this is cool. So they have Mickey walking down this aisle, and he's wearing his suit. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit there. So they decided to use the same character walking down. That's fun. That is really fun and clever. I really like that Lego has started doing that because it gives the viewer a chance to know how far along they are in the build. Whoops. So yeah, like I said, I haven't really looked at the Mickey Mouse sets, and now after I've seen this, I think you're going to see more Disney sets that I'll do for Thrifty Thursday when I find them. Because like I said, they're not always in the $20 or less price point. That's what I will always shoot for and do my best to find. And why am I not seeing a 2x2? There it is. It's like, where's the 2x2 brick? So yeah, it's been an interesting journey, I will say, as an adult fan of Lego. I might have some interesting news next week. I put in an application for a very well-known Instagram review site as a possible reviewer. I don't want to say where it is yet, but if I get that, you'll be one of the first to know. Okay, this is interesting. I have always used this as a shelf. So when I use this, I put it on like this, and then I can, put like cups or something on there. They're putting it on like this here. And then you can attach that Mickey tile like this. Oh, look at that. Kind of a goofy looking character. Or maybe it's a gas station. It might, no, I'm not sure what this is. It's a bit abstract. Let's just say that we're giving them some artistic license for this. So we're making like this, I don't know, like an oil can or something maybe. And this is going here. So maybe this is just a service station. It's not an actual character, but I think a service station, because you do get a wrench in here, and it's actually a double. It's a wrench on one side and a crowbar on the other side. You can kind of see that. You see how it's got that tapered edge? So yeah, so I don't know. Haven't seen many crowbar / wrenches around. So that's a cool piece too. Chock full of cool pieces. All right, and somebody looked this up. How much is this piece? Because this piece looks like this would be also rather pricey. So we'll see on this one, because I don't think I've ever seen this piece with the double Technic pins on either side. I'm going to guess, I don't know, $1.50 maybe for that. So if you count the minifig plus this piece, that's what, $6.50 right there. So you're already getting your value back for that. You build the 10497 and put all my classic spacemen inside it. Oh, cool. That's a good idea. There are great sets for the price point. Stream tonight. Yes, thank you. Yeah, when I saw both of these, I said, you know, I'm going to stream both of these together because, like I said, 59 parts roughly in both of them. So, you know, I could do that in about an hour. Yeah, we're already at 9:50 right now. So, yeah, I didn't want to stream too long because, like I said, Eric's taking care of my dog, and I don't want to have to keep him up too late. And it's a bit of a drive from here, but it's like I said, I feel just really grateful that I have people who I trust who can take care of her while I'm busy. And I'm hopeful, like I said, that I always feel the universe provides when I need something. For example, at work, we were worried because we were trying to figure out who was going to chaperone the kids today. We had a bus full of kids coming from Cleveland High School. And we didn't know who would be available to do that. And somebody showed up yesterday during a prep meeting, or actually Tuesday. So 2 days ago. And it was like, he said, yeah, I could do it. I was like, perfect. That's awesome. So now we have chaperones lined up for both the Tuesday, Thursday events, as well as for Saturday. So very, very cool. All right. So there we go. So you got that in the back. So those 1x2 jumpers in that color are also nice. And this is also another awesome piece. I can't remember the name of this curve, but it's a, I think it's a 2 brick tall, or maybe 3 bricks tall. Yeah, so they're using this, I think, for the back fin. Interesting. Yeah, but like I said, this one piece, I'm guessing, is kind of pricey because I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. This is the only place I've seen it. I don't know if there's some other builds that have this particular, you know, chassis or fuselage, if I want to be proper. It's a fuselage. It is not a chassis. It's a fuselage. You're building a plane. There we go. So there's that same plate that we had. We had red ones on the other one. This one is this orangish yellow. And adding like an engine block in the middle with a couple of detail marks here. Yeah, this is just a really, very sweet little set. And like I said, if you want to get it for the minifig, and then you have some extra parts as well. And we also have these curved pieces to give it some shape. And it looks like we have more. We have lots more. Actually, that's a really cool technique to use this. You see these in a lot of Friends sets where they use them as an awning over a door. So this is another good way to use this, is for giving this shape for, I guess, the engine block / pistons for this little plane. Okay, here come these little 2x2 tiles. So these they want here. Now it would be nice because supposedly the styling of the jacket is more World War I, I think. Or is it World War II? But this should be a biplane, right, instead of a regular plane, but it's a 4+ set, so we'll cut them some slack. It's still very, very sweet. Very, very sweet set. So if you have a child who's into planes, maybe, you know, she may have been reading about Amelia Earhart or Charles Lindbergh, some of those famous pilots from the past. This could be a really good set. In fact, you know, it might be cool is to put the Amelia Earhart minifig in here. Or make this longer and have Amelia Earhart and Mickey flying together. What did I think of the Disney dot set? I like the Disney dot set because the Disney dot set is also using the patch, the sew-on patch. I like the sew-on patch better than the stick-on patch. And it had a different color. I think the original has blue and then the Mickey has a red. So if you're just looking at it for parts, you have another set of parts with that. So yeah, I did like it. I think it was what, $5.99, $6.99, something like that. The fuselage part is 1 cent. It's only 1 cent? Really? Wow, I'm surprised. 1 cent for this piece here? Wow. Okay, that might be worth getting a bunch. I mean, you might be able to put these together with these Technic pens and make something pretty amazing out of that for just 1 cent. Good to know. I don't know if anybody has them in quantity or not, but something to think about. Okay, did I skip a step? I think I skipped a step. Yep, I skipped a step. Too busy yakking and not enough building. All right, so this is where that trans panel comes in. It's for the windscreen. Little windscreen for Mickey so he doesn't get bugs flying in his face, even though he's got goggles, but, you know, want to make sure he's not spending too much time getting the bugs out of his eyes. So nice little use of that exhaust piece. You often see this used in cars. And we got this going here. So like I said, cute little set and nice collection of pieces that you have too. Okay, right. I always have a problem with these round ones. There we go. So I don't know, how did you all feel about Lego Masters Season 1 or Season 3, Episode 1? I enjoyed it. I just feel that, unfortunately, they have so many teams that they don't really get to cover the builds very much, which is sad. They had some good animation. That was nice to see. But I think many of us, because we're builders, we just want to know, how did you do that? Right? We want to know the process. All right. There we go. There's our propeller. The propeller plane. Very, very cute. I think we have just the wheels to put on next. Yep. So let's see. Flip this over. And I'm still in shock that this piece is only 1 cent. Just you would think that they don't make that many. I don't think, I mean, is this piece used in a lot, minifigure collector? How many sets does this piece show up in? That might make a difference. If it shows up in a lot of sets, I just haven't seen those sets. This is cute because this has it show up at an angle. So then that way you can see it's got this like upward. Here, I'll put it on the side. If I do it this way, you can see it has kind of an upward angle when you set it down. That's such a good deal. Hey, Brick Jedi, how's it going? Yeah. And like I said, the minifig alone is worth the price. And we'll put Mickey in here. You gotta remember to raise the arms whenever you're putting any minifigure into a vehicle, no matter what that vehicle is. You gotta raise the arms. You gotta raise those arms. Okay. And of course, you can angle the head. And so he's like, hello, folks. We're getting ready to take off. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to start a new career as a voiceover actor. Okay. All right, folks. So we got this, and we got the little service station, and we got a flag. We got a flag. It shows up in 5 sets. Okay, interesting. So this fuselage piece shows up in 5 sets, but it's only a penny to buy on Bricklink. Wow. It's hard to tell at this point. I'm feeling it's going to be a lot of what it was last season, just a different set of people, though. Will be entertaining TV either way. Time will only tell. Yeah. I think I enjoy being a reviewer. I feel bad for the people who are actually on the show. Because if you think about it, once you go onto national television and you make a name for yourself, then all of a sudden you go to a convention and you just can't enjoy the convention because all these people are swarming around you all the time. I'm not sure if I would want that. But here you go. We got one extra piece left. I don't think we have any other extra pieces. Everything is in use. So good, efficient use of parts. Love, love, love this minifig. It is so, so cool. That was actually spot on. So Brick Jedi agrees with you, Zach. I agree with Remy. Kept the loyal fans waiting way too long. Yeah, I think they wanted to show the ratings, right? Instead of doing it over the summer. But I'm going to leave this here because I want to show you this USB drive that I have, which is why I think this flying ace thing is kind of my jam. So I'm going to give this full screen. I'll be right back. So sometimes I find things, and here is a Snoopy flying ace. As you can see, same kind of helmet and the goggles. And the cool thing about this is it is a USB drive. So, and it has this little, I guess, I'm trying to remember what this is for. What is this for? I guess it's just maybe just a tag. So M-Tech, if you want one of these, it's made by M-Tech. I think it's an 8 gig. No, not 8 gig. I think it's an 8 meg drive. Not a big drive. Oh, there we go. So 8. And I saw this and I said, I gotta have that just because it makes me laugh, right? So you can look at this and just kind of say, Snoopy never talks. So he just kind of dances around, flies, and yeah. So this will be in my collection of Ace related kinds of whimsical creatures. So I agree, Brickanista. It's always good to be in a position to critique. Well, is it really critiquing or is it just appreciating the builds? Because I think we put a lot of time into appreciating also some of the techniques and learning some of the techniques and pointing out some of the things that other people may have missed. That's why I like doing this with Remy and also with Yano, is that we each have a different perspective and we can collectively share our perspectives on the show. And we have a lot of good banter. It's just a lot of fun. I'm just so appreciative of that. So there you have it, folks. We have the Mickey Mouse plane. In fact, the set number, just to reiterate, set number 10772, Mickey Mouse Propeller Plane. That's this one. And then just for comparison, here's the Stunt Plane that we did earlier. So the Stunt Plane is a little bit bigger, but it uses the same, you can see the same plates that we used for the, let me just double check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the same plates, but these are in red and these are in yellow. And you can see the fuselage is a little bit longer because remember we used two of these wedges, and then we have this center piece as well. So it's a little bit longer. And Mickey's going, okay, I know you've got a longer plane, but hey, I've got a propeller that works. I got this propeller. So anyway, both of them come with a minifig. So each one was $9.99 plus you get a minifig. And this one had the pre-printed fins in the back. And this one had pre-printed 2x2s for decoration on the wings. And then it also had this really cool piece, this Mickey Mouse ears, which is, it's actually 2 plates tall, and the middle one is a 2x2 round, and then it extends out. So that is very different, something to add to your collection. So for Thrifty Thursday, I think we got a really good deal, and I just absolutely love this minifig. He's so great. And I'm going to have to look for that. If I can get these chassis for a penny. I mean, the weight is going to be heavier though, so shipping might be a little bit more, but that's a pretty good deal. So yeah. So for those of you who are looking for a fun little set, cool minifig, if you like Mickey Mouse, then this may be the set for you. And of course, the Stunt Plane, if you're into city builds, also a nice little set. And you have a minifig with that. So that's our planes episode, or 2 planes. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. All right. So as we were talking about, so given it's season 3, I do feel the judging should be a little more harsher. Hence, seeing one team going home episode 1 wasn't brutal, in my opinion. Okay, that's fair. I think, though, the contestants probably weren't expecting that because the previous 2 seasons, they gave them a pass, right, on the first one. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So, as I mentioned in the 6 o'clock stream, we have a surprise coming up next week. So we have our normal show is at 6 o'clock, and next week is BrickCon. And BrickCon is at 6:30 for the opening ceremonies on Thursday. And Remy dropped a surprise on me today. He's going to be in Seattle. He's coming to Seattle this coming up week. And so he's going to be here. I'm going to be here. So we may find a place where we can stream live. We're going to have to talk about it. So we may do it a little bit earlier. For example, we may do it at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock Pacific, or maybe even 4:30 because opening ceremony starts at 6:30. So maybe if we can find somebody to save seats for us, maybe we'll do it at 5 and then go through the show review, or we may do it at 4:30, or we may do it after opening ceremonies. That's the other thing. We have to talk about it, but just say next week's episode will be, the time will be a little bit different, but we'll be together. We'll be doing a show together somewhere. So we'll figure that out. I just wanted to tell you, I was super excited to see that and really looking forward to meeting him in person. Also next, or this Sunday. So this Sunday, I'm still going to be streaming. Some of you saw me building the ramen shop, which I still want to finish. So I'm hoping, and this is what I still got to figure out how I'm going to do this, but my thought is the 1 o'clock show will likely be mock improv. Any of you here who wants to participate in mock improv, send me a note. I'm going to send a message to all of the usual suspects for Sunday at 1 o'clock for my stream anniversary. And then what I think is going to happen is at 6 o'clock, I normally stream at 9 on Twitch, but I think I'm going to do a 6-hour stream. I know that sounds crazy, but I need to get this stuff done for BrickCon. So my guess is I'm probably going to do like once an hour, have different guests come on, keep building the things that I need to build, and have some giveaways like I did last year. So I am still working out the details for that, but just wanted to let you know that, yeah. And the other thing that I announced today was I can now host watch parties on Discord. So if you want to watch the next season of Lego Masters episode 2, let me know, and we'll get you on the Discord server. And I have a channel that's on there that is a watch party channel. And we did this with Vicarious Brickstress early this morning. It was a lot of fun because we can talk live while the show is going on, which is almost like having somebody over. And she even said, I'm going to make some popcorn next time. So I think we're probably going to have our popcorn and watch the episode on Discord. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you again, everybody, for all your support. Really appreciate it. And thank you again for Brick Jedi, Zach Martinez, Minifigure Collector, Eric Wilkinson, everybody who's been showing up. Johnny G, feel free to, if you like the stream, I always got to remember to do this. If you like the stream, please like and subscribe to the stream. So please like and subscribe, because you're listening to the Brickanisa Broadcast Network. And I can be reached also at P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. And once again, thank you, Eric Wilkinson, for this amazing gift of this painting, this hand-drawn painting of me, I guess, reveling in the fight of pirate as my sig fig. Is just really incredible and such a thoughtful gift. So thank you for that. And everybody have a great day. Look forward to the next time we get together. You are awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll be seeing you soon. And as they say, may the clutch be with you. And yes, I will see you soon, Eric. I'll be driving up, so I'll be there close to 11. Well, take care, everybody. May the clutch be with you. Bye now.